The ANC top six is set to meet with COSATU's executives today regarding the Federation's ban on President Jacob Zuma and demanding his resignation from office. The top six met yesterday in preparation for this bilateral meeting with COSATU. The member of the Tripartite Alliance recently publicly declared their dissatisfaction with Zuma and prohibited him from attending COSATU events. Now, COSATU will have an official opportunity to explain their stance to the ANC top six during today's meeting. And joining us on the phone line is ANC National Spokesperson Zizi Kodwa. A very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us here on Morning Prime. Firstly, there are reports that COSATU might not attend this meeting today. How accurate are these reports? Are you aware of this?
Well, thanks very much. Yesterday, the top six of the ANC met. It was not an emergency meeting. It was a meeting to prepare for a bilateral. You remember that a week ago, we postponed the meeting of a political council. Our view as the ANC was that perhaps before we meet in a meeting of all of us, let's meet with independent and individual alliance partners, given the issues that they have raised in public, including COSATU. The meeting was scheduled for today on a bilateral between the ANC and COSATU. At the request of COSATU, that meeting has been postponed because a number of COSATU officials are not in the country, and therefore they have requested that they would want all of them to be present when that meeting takes place. We have agreed to that postponement of the meeting. So the meeting was scheduled to be today. At the request of COSATU, that meeting has been postponed because some of their officials are not available.
And do you know when this postponed meeting will take place?
No, we are still working on diaries in terms of their availability, because we still maintain that it is important that for us as the African National Congress, we must meet with individual alliance partners, the Communist Party, COSATU, SANCO, individually first, to discuss issues that they have raised in the public discourse before we meet in a political council meeting.
Then can you tell us what came out of the preparation meeting that was held yesterday?
No, the issues is not so much about what is in the public discourse. They are calls. We haven't met with COSATU, for an example, since the May Day activities. There are a number of issues that we want to discuss, but also want to discuss the state of the alliance and some of the issues that affect COSATU, even that affect the ANC. So it may be important that we don't only discuss one aspect, that they are called, for example, that the president, they have barred the president from attending any of their activities. But among others, we would want to discuss the political implications of such decision. But we can't discuss that in a political council. We must discuss that with COSATU first. So it's not only one item. There's broad issues of alliance, but also issues of unity of the alliance. We want to discuss that with each alliance partner.
Ultimately, what do you hope will come out of the meeting with COSATU executives when it eventually takes place?
It's unity of the alliance, unity of the alliance, unity of the alliance, nothing else.
Zizi Kodwa, thank you so much for your comments there. We really do appreciate your time here on Morning Prime. That was the ANC National Spokesperson, Zizi Kodwa, talking to us about the fact that the ANC top six was set to meet with COSATU's executives today. However, that meeting has been postponed and indefinitely. We are waiting for that date that will be scheduled between the ANC top six and COSATU's executives.